passionate about the vape industry and that trick life kind of mentality, to aspiring to that level of greatness, but it does not come easy, and it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
So let's talk about, for the people that reach out to you for advice. I'm a young aspiring entrepreneur. I want to start a juice line. I want to make some hardware. I want to, I don't think they realize that, you have to go to Shenzhen, and then, that you need to get in the lab. And I know that you guys all dabble in different aspects of the business, but let's talk about like behind the scenes, what you're doing, or whether it's, practicing a trick for days on end, or I don't know, do you guys take separate social media classes on the back end, or marketing, or is this all self-taught? Are you watching YouTube videos to learn how to edit? Are you taking classes? I mean, you do all your own edit. You do everything in-house.
Yeah.
So, and I just want people to realize how difficult it is, and really all the work that's put in the back end that no one gets to see.
Okay, so I could start that, on a Monday morning, walk into the warehouse, have a quick little huddle up what we want to do for the week, line up the videos, get the ideas rolling, and we just talk and be like, okay, well, we want to maybe market this item or this product in this video, and then we'll highlight, maybe we'll do a vlog and go do this. We just recently went skydiving, and so we just made that for a vlog.
Where'd you go skydiving?
It was Lake Elsinore.
Oh,
yeah, so it was kind of close to our area.
It looked like GTA.
Yeah, it was crazy.
It looked like it.
It was so fun. So, but something like that is that we will just
Did you
create.
vape from the air?
No, we didn't.
Okay.
We were going to, but
we were just so in the moment of falling. So crazy.
That was intense.
Zach didn't talk the whole time.
That was great.
T tried to run.
It's really scary to have to, leap out of a perfectly good working airplane. Yeah,
and have a parachute to work too.
Yeah, you
I don't trust those little planes though. I'd rather jump.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
So we'll create. So for instance, we do the huddle up, and then we'll say go to the studio, which is right down our road from our warehouse. We'll go shoot a video. Say it's like a tutorial, a trick tutorial, and say it's Zach. Whether we have someone to video him or he'll go by himself, we have the camera set up, the lighting is all set up, everything's ready to go, audio. So
are you guys filming one another? Do you have a separate production crew?
Tim is
have you evolved to that? Okay.
So mostly I'll do most photography and a little bit of videography. Johnny Gromus is the #1 videographer for us and editor.
Yeah, he's the best.
Brandon edits as well and does videos, and so does Isaac. So we're all really dabbled into content creation.
Shout out Isaac.
Yeah, shout out all the boys who are not here.
Shout out all the boys.
And so a lot of work goes into thinking what we want to do first, because we can't just throw out. That's why we look at it. I'll post on Instagram 5 to 6 times a day. Okay, I'm up at any point of the night, 3, 4, 5 a.m. I just wake up. I know I haven't posted in like 3-4 hours. I'm gonna go do it.
You wake up in the middle of the night to post?
Every morning.
So the thing is, we work from home. So
all of us work from home on a laptop.
phone,
we'll go into the warehouse to work and edit our videos because we have our iMac Pros there. We have the studio space and all that. But everything, because we travel so much, we don't have the time.
We're on our own schedule.
Because
it literally changes. There's no routine. Like it could be one day you post 6 times, the next day you post 3, but you have to stay on top of it, and that's the hardest part, is because it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
So you have to keep posting, even if it's holidays, even if it's whatever. So when I go to Miami, I have to film with Tim for like 2 or 3. I would say 1 or 2 days, good sessions. I have enough content for like 2 weeks.
There you go. And do you curate your content and the time you post it depending on your audience?
Absolutely.
Like, with the time differences and the zones. And,
You have to know the zones. You have to know your stats, your insights. So.
What are you guys using to find that information? I mean,
insights,
obviously,
Instagram.
Yeah.
So your Instagram insights
any additional?
Other than that, not really, because a really big thing is we look at our engagement and we see who follows us and what are the comments like. We have our biggest audience is Indonesia. So when I post at 3 to 5 a.m., no matter what video it is, it will go viral. It will get at least over 30,000 views. He just recently hit over 150K or 170K on his
175K
on his personal video, on his personal profile, which is more than VGOD gets sometimes. So depending on algorithm, depending on you get on Explore page, how many people engage with your post between a certain amount of time, it's a game. But the thing is, I've never taken a class on it. We've been doing this for the last 4 or 5 years.
It's just so organic. This is a game that we create, like not created, but it's like we created to
the method to
put one and one together, and now it's a whole thing.
Yeah, Yeah, beautiful. And obviously, I see you guys all over, everywhere. It never stops. Like
Thank
you were
you.
saying,
Thank
your
you.
schedule can be insane.
Yeah.
I want to hear a little bit about life on the road with VGOD because I travel with a relatively small crew, so we don't have a lot of drama. You know, there's just a few like energies to balance. But there's a lot of masculine energy happening on the road with you guys. I can only imagine like to be a fly on the wall. So can you tell me like some of the antics that you get into while on the road?
I could bring up definitely.
I'm a little nervous now that I posed the question, but go ahead, please.
Oh, wait till you hear.
No, we like to trick.
No, it's good.
We like to trick, and we like to just stay in the house.
So, what
Don't lie to me.
So
Zatch Films.
when we travel, a lot of the hardships we go through are maybe some pieces of our booth not being there. Sometimes product will get stuck in customs.
Yes.
We've had Zach. What happened in China? You got stuck overnight or something, or
Stuck overnight.
had to pay for the hotel out of our,
Really?
pay for another room.
I had to stay I had a taxi for about 6 hours. Stopped like 4 times. Trying to find the right spot. The guy couldn't speak English.
Right.
No
It's very
Wi-Fi.
intimidating. Traveling through China, I can imagine. So you got stuck there.
Yeah.
Of course, you obviously know too. Anytime you go to a show, you work, but there's so much that happens after. Whether you're talking to people, dinner, parties, you're up. We go to bed at 3, 4, 5 a.m. After a show, and then you work the show the next day. When you come see us, we're
Sometimes
like
because you're jet lagged too.
and jet lag, especially when you're overseas.
Do you guys cushion for that? I mean, I've
So
definitely
when
gotten
I-
off a plane.
usually
and
what-
gone and
You
set
sleep
up,
on a
but
plane
yeah.
usually, but
Usually what happens in my case scenario, I just basically get on the plane, I come back, do the trip, do all the work, and then I just take about a week or 2 off just to get back.
Sounds amazing. So does VGOD get like first class? Like, what do you?
No, economy, and we do set up the booth, so we do work.
we
So.
do
No
all
one's
this.
questioning that.
Yeah.
That's true.
All right, so let's talk about travel hacks because I know I have quite a few up my sleeve.
Okay.
But do you guys have any travel hacks for life on the road that maybe for anyone to apply to their life?
I would say, first of all, definitely pack in time.
Yeah.
Like, get that full day of packing in, so when you're there, you don't have to worry about. I hate when I go somewhere and I'm
You don't
missing
have
something.
underwear?
Forget
or like
something.
socks,
That
or
just
like
happened to someone.
socks, or like you miss a.
The necessities. Okay.
Yeah,
fair
or you
enough.
take an extra shower the next day and you don't have so you have to
All right,
plan
so
according.
Prep.
Okay, I say that's the biggest
I
thing.
highly doubt that every single one of you preps.
I do.
Really?
I do. I have to go through
Yeah.
literally a checklist of all my camera gear,
Yeah.
make sure I don't
I
miss
do it off
batteries,
to my
SD
head.
cards.
There's
Yeah, it's all
not-
off the top. I mean,
There's not
it's
one,
it's
He
all it's
actually does
mental.
lists though.
It's,
Like he writes it
I'll
down
write
with
stuff
a
down,
pen
and then I'll
like
make sure I
he'll
have
sharpen the
absolutely. I can't
pencil.
miss anything.
Okay, because
Check
with all the
marker.
turn and burns, I would think it'd be really easy to forget something.
So
It is.
it's traveling is the key to life, because you're literally like a nomad, and you need to have everything you need to go with you. So when you start traveling, you land somewhere and you have to go and defend yourself, and like, where is the store, and like,
Yeah.
where's
Literally.
everything with the different foreign countries. You can't,
Konnichiwa,
you can't really.
So then let's roll off that. What is one thing you can't travel without? Do you have like a
Can't travel without my
travel
phone.
pillow?
I don't even bring a pillow.
No?
Obviously, headphones.
Headphones.
I bring
Headphones.
my Xbox everywhere I
Headphones
go
are
now.
key.
Really?
I bring
Key.
wherever we go on the strips, and I'm there. I got my Xbox in my bag, my controllers, my headset.
That seems like a lot of dedication
It
to
is,
the Xbox.
but it's we have to.
Do you guys
Yeah, we do a lot of FIFA tourneys. and
FIFA tourneys, 2K,
2K.
to
Fortnite.
pass the time?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We just started up a gaming channel,
yeah, we-
VGOD
it's-
Gamers.
I was
it-
just
we-
gonna ask
we
that.
have
Are you
beef.
streaming that?
Yeah, so what we want to create our own profile on Twitch. We haven't done strictly a single profile yet, but we created an Instagram where we invite all of our affiliates and people who like love the brand and represent us, who play any type of game that's pretty much viral at the moment. Send us a clip. We want to just promote more of that side of the industry, because gaming is the next viral thing. Gaming is like the next tricking, but gaming has been around for so long. But at the same time, it's revolutionizing the industry within itself, because so many. You look at it as this isn't gaming versus vaping. You look at gaming because of how many people could actually be involved in it. The kids, the families, it's group friendly, and having something that's more age restricted, it's an audience that we're missing out on. And I want to focus an audience that's more not vaping related at all, but use the audience for the realm of what do you like to do? It's
Yeah.
gaming. Or do you like biking? You go to a bike convention, tattoo convention.
Lifestyle.
Yeah, it's anything lifestyle, extreme sports. So esports is like the first thing I want to dabble into, and maybe even get a booth at like any of the esports competitions that happen, just to even show the brand. We don't have to sell anything, but just to show
You saw
the VGOD
Drake
brand.
just bought a esports team, right?
Drake just bought an esports team.
You know what I
It's
missed that.
it's the next big. It really is the next biggest thing.
He bought 100 Thieves, and they're like FaZe. You know FaZe Optic.
It's like one of the biggest gaming.
You're gonna
crews.
know them soon because they're huge.
These
They
are- these
just
are-
collabed. Like they just did a Complex Con and collabed with Champion.
Okay, yeah.
So
that's
it's
big
like
stuff.
Champion FaZe. So it's like VGOD and Champion. You know what I mean? So it's
Uh-huh.
like they blew up off Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. So yeah, they're huge. They live in LA and have like 5 houses on the hills.
And that's what we want to do is collaborate with big people like this, because a lot of them do vape, and a lot of them want to they don't show it off as much in stream. They all buy their own products or have somebody else hooking them up or something.
Right.
But I want to have a Stig or a VGOD mod on someone's stream that has 100,000 people watching them.
We did a stream with Sam Pepper, which is Ice Poseidon, a big streamer's roommate, or like they're really good friends, and we went live and they got donos and they got a bunch of stuff. So Sam Pepper's really big.
It sounds entertaining. I like
It's
it.
fun.
Yeah, we had to teach him how to do O's, so
Okay.
it was like a little session.
He was in the right hands.
Yeah.
So it's good that you guys are looking to the future and you're constantly innovating with your content and where you're streaming. So I'll keep my eyes open for
Definitely,
that.
thank you.
Let's talk also now. Oh, perfect timing. Don't do that one. There you go.
Oh, that's me.
With all the changes in the vape space and hardware, you guys have not only kept up, but you've really kind of
Appreciate that.
led the pack in keeping it different and being one of the first with your salt devices ready to go. Everything you do is very innovative. So can we talk about the development process and how are you guys able to predict the trends before most of the industry?
Well, you look at it, we started with free-based nicotine. It was the blowing clouds, cloud comps, all that type. Salt Nicks came around. We, hopped right on it. And Salt Nick is selling very, very well because that side of the industry is doing very well. And then we came out with the Stig, which is our portable, disposable device, which is pre-filled, pre-charged, 60 milligram nicotine. To compare it to a Juul, I guess you would say a Mighty Mint. But to have a hit that's so satisfying without blowing so much cloud, out or vapor production to come out, to be more discreet, to be more respectful, I guess, around the community. I stopped vaping free-based nicotine it's maybe been about 8 months. And I don't even have mods to carry around with me daily. I just carry around a Stig, to be honest. And it's the convenience factor of it. I think that's
disturb the peace.
and that's
you really just don't want to blow a cloud in the middle of a restaurant. Like that's obnoxious. I wouldn't. I don't.
Yeah, it's stealth vaping 101.
But,
Stealth
but look at it
vaping
as that convenience. I mean, people who have been in the industry for a while, myself, I'm lazy, even though I work all day. I'm lazy when it comes to vaping. I don't want to build my coils. I don't want to do my cotton. It's just like,
That's
whatever.
a surprising
I'm just going to
fact.
grab my Stig that's already ready. That's going to give me the same effect.
Tim stopped tricking years
Give me
ago.
three
I had,
hits.
yeah.
He's retired.
So that's what happened was I was tricking originally, and that I would do it. I started the hashtag SmokeSync, and that's where Zach came along. I stopped tricking. Maybe it's like over 2 years now, and I just do mostly content creation, photography, videography for the team,
and account managing.
and all the account managing. I run the StigPods account, official VGOD account.
I was going to ask about that. So, do you guys generally always agree on the type of content that you're posting, or is there ever a disagreement?
We
as far
have
as-
such like a developed mindset in this after 5 years that we kind of we see it. If it doesn't look appealing at the first second, you don't post it. I only post what I feel like it would impress me, and that's it. So
Yeah, it's not pay to play, right?
Right.
For
Yeah.
us, I'm going to be honest, doing 5-6 posts a day, it's for me doing it, and Zach will help me out too on the Instagram, is that it's always quality over quantity. Yes, we if you look at the hashtag VGOD, we're at like 1.3 million hashtags that's used. And I go on there all the time to find repost or put up on a story, just to give us content. A lot of the pictures come out on like an iPhone 5 or an old, Android that just they don't look so great, but those who actually put in a lot of time to the editing, the quality, they're the ones who are going to get the attention on our page. So we're offering like our audience to these people who do want to support us, even though we're not like say paying you for a post, but you're posting. We're going to give you a great amount of people to watch your stuff,
and we're going to support you, and we're going to give you exposure.
And so that's a big thing for when shops pick us up. I have my sales team, and myself and Zach. We all work really closely. Now we get a new shop or a distro or warehouse that pick up our stuff. They have social media accounts. They will send all the information right over to us, and we'll shout them out. You know, occasionally here and there they request a shout out, we'll give it to them. Yeah. You know, we're not be like, oh no, sorry. A repost here and there will make everyone happy. Brings the attention to that whole area. Say it's a location in Miami of the store, we're going to target that audience to that store that carries our product.
Absolutely. And now speaking about in the comments section, yes. I'm sure you guys see all sorts of interesting things.
That's fun.
Yeah. How do you respond to maybe some of the backlash that you may experience? Because, you know, I think the comments section can sometimes be where decency goes to die.
Yeah. Very true.
So how, I mean, is it take the higher road? Do you address it?
You block them. Delete the comment and you block them.
I don't even usually block. I mean, sometimes I accept a lot of, especially on YouTube, it's so hard to monitor all the comments, even though I go through comments nearly every single day to go through. I have a list of 850 keywords that are blocked, that people, slanderous words and whatever. So there's a lot of like on hold comments that we could either clear or get rid of. And I clear a lot of them because like, damn, that was dope, but I have damn cleared, you know, because it could be with anything else. So I do a big review process when it comes to the YouTube comments, Instagram comments. Sometimes I'll leave a like, good job leaving a comment because you actually gave us an engagement.
Yeah.
That's all you really have to look at, whether it be hate, and more hate. Just leave a like. I'll even leave a like. I will never comment back. You don't have to show their attention, you know. And I will comment back to every single other person who is showing love and positive support, because those are the people who deserve the comment back.
Absolutely. And speaking of, I mean, for each one of you, what do you think has been the most rewarding part of this entire experience?
Experience.
Like
just the
it's
whole lot of it.
Because
the whole room.
Maybe there was a particular
so
vapor that reached out.
I would say bullying, look at this kid, he blows O's, go to your garage and blow O's. And it literally, like, I don't get offended, I just laugh. That's my thing. But I'm planning while I'm laughing, if that makes sense. So when they all gave me shit for being the guy that does smoke rings, I decided to take it just to see how far I could push this. So then I started at a shop, and then I could do videos. I got sponsored, and then
you guys all worked in a shop.
We all worked at vape shops.
Yeah.
He managed Flawless Vape Miami and Kendall.
Yeah, I hired Tim, picked him up on the team, Turtles, and Miami Subhomes. We had a dream team. We started out Flawless Vape Miami. It was really, really dope. Great experience. I was the manager.
That was sales experience for us, starting retail experience.
Yeah, and it was really cool because it was doing something I love, and I could have filmed while I was on the clock. So like I was doing videos in the shop while working, while managing the shop. So
double dipping.
Right.
Zach, what about you? Most rewarding part of all this?
The whole road, really. I moved out here just for VGOD and everything. Like I've been here for 3 years now.
That's a big move.
He's a goat.
From Nebraska.
He's the goat.
Yeah.
It was literally a day move.
If it wasn't for him, I don't know where I would be, like in the trick scene, because like he is the practice he put in to get the quality of tricks you get from this kid is insane. When I trick with him, oh man. But every time I trick with him, I feel very, very comfortable. So it's like we go and trick together. We actually did America's Got Talent together, the audition. So we me and Zach went up, and we click on stage, and we love performing. So
a big thing too, what I love for the boys, and background about me, my mom's a flight attendant. I've traveled my whole life. I've been to 57 countries, nearly all states, and I've seen the best of the best, worst of the worst. And what I wish upon absolutely every single person in this world is to see the world, and to have my boys travel to South Africa, Greece, Estonia, and this other place, whatever. They would probably never ever get the chance to go to in their life.
It's amazing.
It's amazing, and I'm so blessed that we have that opportunity.
Yes,
and
truly.
What's one of your favorite place that you traveled to?
Madrid.
Recently, South Africa.
What part?
South Africa.
Johannesburg.
Johannesburg, yes.
That's
And
so
yours, Tim?
crazy.
New Zealand and Australia. That's mine.
And Zach is a big animal enthusiast, so he went to like the zoo and like
went to school,
safaris.
zoo-
Safari, yeah.
Zoology school.
So he was in heaven.
for
Like
my-
that's like my Drake. Like I love music, so
Yeah.
it's like me going to a concert is him going to like see the animals.
It's beautiful.
It's fire
So-
because like the connection he has with animals, it's insane. I'm over here like, you know.
Are you a vegan? Okay.
He went to zoology school and growing up.
And you
I like my
decided to not
burgers, I like my
pursue that career, or is that something in your
He did
later?
That's still kind of happening right now. I still breed lizards right now, bearded dragons to be exact.
It's really
but,
impressive. Like the whole
about-
process.
30 to 25 right now. But yeah, I sell them out to pet stores. I sell them to some random people.
Nice.
Yeah.
Do you guys have any side passions and projects that you have going on?
Fortnite.
Okay, got that.
Yeah, gaming was big for us. A lot of our off time is spent gaming,
I see.
or any relaxing time we
Yeah.
get. Streaming as well. Photography. One of my first trip I ever got my camera was Vegas 2 years ago. And we both said, he said to me, he's like, dude, like, wait till we come back here again one day and you're going to see how much you have developed with how much, like, just by shooting all the time, whether it be a year or two, we're going to look back on the pictures that we took from beforehand and see how much we've excelled.
Again,
Like just
all
take the
self-taught?
picture, make it. I don't care what. If you like it, that's your picture.
Yeah.
And you're gonna see how literally in just a
How-
year
how your
you go from
quality-
like zoomed out, like you take the whole picture, and then now you're like macro lenses, and you have the blur and the bokeh, and
The
you know.
10,000 hour rule.
10,000.
Yeah, definitely.
So this isn't a job interview, but I'm still going to ask the question. Where do you guys see yourselves in 10 years?
I see myself selling houses, and definitely
In Southern
I
California?
have like 5 businesses just doing my own thing. I don't know if I would stay in California. I would love to definitely have a future there, but family's in Miami. So eventually I'm going to have to move back, if that makes sense. So we're just chilling for now, and we're just boosting.
Yeah. What about you?
What was the question again? I'm
Where
sorry.
do you
10
see
years.
yourself
10
in 10
years.
years?
I would see myself doing something with animals.
That's
To be honest,
beautiful.
yeah,
Yeah.
Dude, like that's passion. Like you can't, you know, like that's real.
Tim, you're going to be all over the place, huh?
He's going to be a pilot.
I originally went to college and graduated, just get a piece of paper that said I graduated to go be a pilot because my mom was traveling my whole
You have
life.
flight hours?
I only have 3. I mean, I've taken introductory flights, but I've literally lived my whole life on a simulator. My brother's a pilot for American Airlines. So my whole family's been in the aviation industry my entire life. So maybe to do something like that, I would love to obviously own multiple businesses, doing whatever. I think the biggest thing would be for me is just to continually travel and better myself. Now I'm at 57 countries. I put a goal for myself a couple years ago that I wanted to hit 100 by 35, and I think I could do
Doable.
it. Definitely doable. It's just 43 more somewhere.
How old are you?
I'm 24.
You guys are so young. You're
Yeah.
22. How old are you?
24.
24. Yeah, you're still just babies.
We have a lot
You're
to
just-
discuss. We have so much to do. The big.
And you've already seen so much, so you're way ahead of the curve.
we want to do so much more, and that's why I don't sleep as much because I want to do as much as I can while I'm awake.
Yeah, you seem like you give yourself extremely high, and obtainable goals,
Yeah.
but that you're very dedicated to
Absolutely.
achieving them. So I gotta say, it definitely shines through.
I appreciate that.
If whatever you say you're going to do, I
Yes.
believe you.
Thank you so much.
Closing thoughts, guys. If you want to say anything as far as your predictions in the future of vape for your end consumer. We've seen the salts, we've seen the CBD. What can you tell them that they have to look forward to?
I have a juice line, and I'm going to create CBD with it, and I have it with Byron 8 Kids.
Hey.
So
Very nice. Is it lemon based?
yes,
Is it a double pack?
of course.
Know all about the
260 mils in a pack. You know what I mean? So you have 2 bottles, 260 mils, and you just get it.
Very cool, very cool. So
4 flavors.
getting into CBD, you're just going to be sourcing the CBD, or are you guys trying to? What?
Locally grown. I've talked to a couple people around here, and locally grown is probably one of the better options to do, at least to try it, and see where we can go from there. I'm still doing a lot of research about it. So are my business partners, seeing if we're even going to dabble into it. Because why not? You know, it's so big, it's growing.
The future is now. So.
No,
Future
it
is
is.
now.
We did release 2 new colors of our Pro 200. We have an elite, a new
Huge shout out
elite,
to VGOD.
a new elite box that's we're dropping that no one has seen. We're in development stage at the moment. Other than that, the Stig has just been popping off with us. 7-Eleven picked us
I
up.
heard it's flying in
It is
China.
flying off
Yeah.
the shelves.
Oh, and 7-Eleven? That's
7-Eleven,
nice.
we scored 7-Eleven in OC.
So I don't have to come bug you guys at shows.
Yes.
To, yeah.
Yeah. Tag us.
Check your local 7-Eleven. But it's
Yeah.
fun. And meeting all these.
Very, very, like, we've grown so much with VGOD. I remember this was just a Vine account.
Yeah.
And now it's like a 10,000 square foot unit warehouse here, and then we have
A
everything
studio.
else, not including, you know. So it gets really big, and when people come to California and they see what we do and then we bring it to the warehouse, it's surreal for them because they are like, whoa.
It's incredible.
Because
to
all
see
they
the
see
end
is one
product.
side. Yeah, they only see one side, and then you go and you actually see the warehouse, and it's like all the boxes say VGOD. Like you have
It's like Home
forklifts.
Depot for
You have
VGOD.
Top to
forklifts.
bottom
You have
manufacturing,
Lowe's.
distribution,
Yes.
Yeah.
creation, marketing. Yeah,
Everything.
you're the real deal.
So it's really,
Bless.
really genuinely like awesome what we've seen with our eyes. Like it's real. It's not.
and you've participated in it.
Yeah, and it's like at the end of the day, it's a big project that happened organically. It was not planned. It was just 8 kids. I mean, I was not on the original 8, but there was an original 8 that started on Vine, and they created VGOD to the point where everyone wanted to get on. So then they started reaching out, and then they expanded, and now it's to what it is right now.
That's how I met Dan, because he hit me up
On
and-
Twitter.
Yeah, and he was just like, "Hey, dude, like I do tricks and stuff too. I've been seeing you do it." And I was like, "If you want to come hang over?" And I didn't know anybody else that was tricking at the time, really. You know, even if they maybe tried, it was really bad. But I saw what he was doing. I was like, "I'm gonna go over there, hang out." I brought him a vape, did a build for him.
Because I was on hookah.
And yeah, he was hookahing the whole. I was hitting the hookah too, like trying to do tricks. I was coughing up a
I was
storm.
like trying to do my best tricks because I was like trying to impress him to be like, yo, I can actually do the tricks. Because he's telling me before, he's like, oh, we're not accepting other people.
We were really exclusive to start, and I mean, I just met him. I wasn't being like rude. It was just like
no. It was very, very like, all right, but I'm gonna work for it.
Right.
I was like, just wait.
You know
just
what?
wait for it.
That's it, and I think that's
And
an
I just-
inspiring message because you know you can be told no. I mean, you guys all live in LA
I told
now. You
him
see it
no.
left
He
and
told me
right.
I
no.
declined him packages. I didn't send him anything to like.
He charged me for juice.
I paid him to get
That's
juice.
great.
Like, no, true.
Well,
But it's
true.
crazy
He
how
charged me
far.
my first 120
look
mil,
how-
30
but
bucks.
He's just
Blue
I mean,
Dream.
30 bucks.
him, Byron, these people we've grown with on Vine, you know, and that we literally walked these halls with 5 years later. If you told us in 2012, someone told me that I'll be getting paid to vape and do content creation, marketing like
travel.
that, and travel the world for it, and have
I
this
would've believed
audience. No, not even a
we're the
chance.
first generation.
Absolutely.
They're the first, and I would say me, Byron, V. Austin L, and I would be the second generation, and then it's like it splits from there. Like it's like third, fourth, fifth, but like no one really says it like that. But that's how I see it.
Do you guys have ever like an affiliate program? I mean, I
Yeah.
know.
So yeah, we do have an affiliate program. You sign up online at officialvgod.com/affiliates. We do invite anyone and
21
everyone,
plus.
21 and over. And
Even in 18 and up states, you guys.
So,
your southern.
yes,
Yeah.
look, what we're gonna, because you're supporting the lifestyle brand and you're still able to buy,
Got it.
and especially in a shop that's in a state that's 18 and over. So to support and show brand awareness, we pay you 10% commission off every order when you give out your coupon code, and it's 50% off the order. So hey, use coupon code VGOD10 or whatever,
Nice. Who
whatever's
doesn't love
around.
making money, pushing something that they love.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, Tim,
Very fun.
Danny, Zach.
Thank you so much.
Thank you kindly. Make sure you check them out. Official VGOD, and I think that's across all boards, right?
It
is.
Instagram, Twitter,
Yes.
Facebook.
Everything.
The website, officialvgod.com. Lots of new developing things to see from these guys, and you can definitely see why. We're going to be wrapping the show shortly, and I thank you for tuning in.
Thank you
We're
so
gonna
much for
close it
having
out.
us once again.
Absolutely.
So much.
Thank
Appreciate
you guys.
All
it.
right,
Thank you
live
for
from
the love.
Live at the VapExpo at the Las Vegas Convention Center. We'll see you in a little while.
Thank you.